Hey Cancer, what's up? Welcome to your reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's have a look at what's going on in your love life from the 14th to the 20th of April 2025. Roles can be reversed anytime, so feel free to switch those energies, vice versa. This is for Cancer. It is a general love reading, may or may not resonate, okay? Let's see, Cancer. Where the cards want to take us today. Okay, so let's begin. We're going to have a look at your current situation, and we're going to have a look at the best potential outcome for the week and the overall energy, Cancer. Whoa. Okay. So Cancer, what I am getting out here is that there is definitely an energy of someone out here who probably is wanting to take the lead here. Okay, I get someone out here who probably is wanting to take the lead, who's now seeing the bigger picture, who wants to take control. Okay, I'm getting like a very daring energy, but let's see. All right, tell me more about this. Okay, I feel you're dealing with someone out here, Cancer, who all this while has been very powerless. Let's just say a very powerless leader. Could be, doesn't matter what the gender is, okay? But this is the kind of energy that this person was channeling all this while, like scared, pessimistic, too scared to rock the boat, negative, or probably even very bitter and angry because of their past experiences. Okay, so someone out here had very bad experiences in the past in their love life towards you or with someone else, which they were holding on to. And this person out here could have been using those experiences or using any kind of judgments that they were making. It was like a justification because of what happened in the past. It's like they were mean to you, they would be hurtful to you, they would be sarcastic, they'd be nagging, they're just clingy, they're just like kind of whining all the time, or they're complaining all the time. They were using all this as an excuse, or they were using this to justify their past issues. It's like, what, in the past I've already gone through this and I'm not going to get this again, or I'm not going to have this again. Now it feels like taking full responsibility to own their decisions. It's like, okay, I'm going to forgive the people in my past, I'm going to forgive myself for the past, and I'm starting fresh, moving towards Cancer. Yeah, see, no more. Some of you, I feel this person out here was very, very stuck in a past person. Maybe this person had a hard time moving on from someone who did not give them closure. Okay, yeah, but now it feels like this person out here has healed completely. They've rested, they've rejuvenated, and this person now probably has all the they've healed. Okay, they've healed for sure, and they're ready to move forward. Now in the current situation we have the King of Swords, we have the Five of Wands, and the Hangman. Okay, let's see. Right. So what's happening out here is that a lot of you are confused. Okay. I feel for a lot of you, there is a chapter that is over and dead and done in your love life, Cancer. Okay. For a lot of you, this chapter is over, dead, and done with. All right. And it's broken your heart for sure. Maybe this person cheated on you. Maybe this person had a third party around. Maybe this person did not communicate with you. Maybe this person was very closed off, etc. Very negative, very emotionally available character that you were dealing with. So it feels like there is confusion in the now, Cancer. Okay, a lot of you feel like the chapter is over. A lot of you feel it's over, dead, and done with between you and this person. You understand the fact that you no longer want to go back to this person. Okay, Cancer, that's the kind of energy that I see. See, like a part of you is making you feel like, come on now, You need, if you want to be at peace, the universe is telling you, if you want to be at peace, you're going to have to move forward with strategy and not with emotions. So this is the time in the current energies where a part of you is a part of you needs to be extremely logical. A part of you needs to be more fact oriented. A part of you needs to realize that some people are not good for you. Okay, so yeah, you are learning from your past mistakes. You no longer want to repeat your past mistakes. You don't want to stay in situations where you are partially happy, and that too because you are creating that illusion that you are happy. Others of you, you realize the fact that you don't want to be in a situation where someone is a workaholic or someone out here just wants all the benefits of the relationships but don't want to take responsibilities for any. Okay, so I feel even though you are coming off as having a plan, having a strategy, every single time you want to implement your strategy, you're confused again. Okay, which is why you are on a pause right now, Cancer. You're on a pause. Like, what do I do about this person, or what do I do about this situation? Is it the right thing to do? Is it the right thing to walk away? Yes, I do feel like it's all over and done with, but what do I do? What do I do? Some of you may be married to this person and you feel that this is the person who is providing you with some kind of stability and security on a practical level. Okay, so you feel this is all I have. If I close this out, what next? So there's a lot of fear of what next, what happens next, which is why you're probably not being able to put your foot down. Others of you may want to divorce this person, but you're still having a hard time trusting this person because financially this person out here is strong. Okay, or you, at least that's what you deem to be as your security. So it feels like for now you are refusing to have that adult conversation with this person. Okay, a lot of you may need to have an adult conversation. A lot of you may need to have like an open-ended conversation with truth, vulnerability, and honesty. Okay, but you're still kind of waiting. I don't know what you're waiting for. Some of you may feel, I'm getting, some of you may feel like, no, how is it, how is it that you can just love someone and just move on from them? Okay, so a lot of you are seeing yourselves as very selfish if you choose to move on from someone you were once committed to, you were once married to, or you were once in love with. So, to be honest out here, you are not being selfish. For once, you have got to be selfless. For once, you have to love yourself unconditionally instead of loving someone unconditionally who doesn't show up for you. But that's still your problem out here, which is why you're still in limbo. It's like, I want to move forward. I want to see a future. I want to move towards new people, new opportunities, because I know it's not working out for me. But I don't know, does that really work? How do you just move on from people like that? How can I be so selfish? How can I just walk away from someone I once loved? Okay, that's where you are in the current situation. Oh, wait. Now, before we move forward, if you need a personal reading, you can email me on tarotwithnemo@gmail.com. Okay. Now, as the best potential outcome out here, we have the Emperor, we have the Star, and we have the Five of Swords. Let's see. Okay. So what I'm getting out here is that in the potential outcome, this person out here finally is seeing things for what it is. Okay, this person out here sees a situation that is giving, so there is definitely a situation that is giving them lots of clarity out here. Okay, and that clarity out here is giving them a nudge, is giving them a push to move towards a positive direction or to move towards you. This person out here has all of a sudden got some kind of hope that they are doing the right thing. They want to move towards you. Okay, Cancer, a lot of you, this person out here has been very fearful. They have been very timid. They have been very afraid to take a confident action towards you, but now they're no longer clinging on to control. Okay, so wanting to go with the flow, wanting to hop onto the wheel, wanting to accept big changes in their love life which push them towards you. Okay, like this person kind of almost on the verge of accepting the fact that this is destined, like they can't fight destiny. Okay, so they can't fight and stay away from you any longer. Yeah, see, they're putting their foot down for sure. They are no longer wanting to work with people who are not collaborating with them. So, all this while they were either forcibly with a social group or forcibly they were working with people or a partnership not partnership exactly, but there was a third party. They were constantly working, trying to work things out with. But they do realize the fact that that third party or whoever they were working with, the other group, was only bringing in drama and dragging them into drama. Okay, they were hesitant on taking a risk or experimenting new things, or moving towards their peace, which is you. I do see them putting their foot down. Okay, I do see them making up their mind. Okay, it's like I'm seeing them making up their mind. I'm seeing that this person out here somewhere somehow does have some kind of hope that things will work out if they choose to take action towards you. However, yeah, however, there is still a self victimization energy out here. This person wants to come towards you, but they kind of, again, although they know that long term stability, security is with you and not with the third person or anyone external to you, they want a new beginning with you. They want to start with you from scratch. They want to revive the passion out here. But like I said, however, they have opportunities to come towards you to build, but there is still this energy of clinging on to past people, past places, past situations. Or even this person out here may see comfort in a third party situation. Like maybe that third party situation is making them feel very comfortable, or making them feel like they are safe here. So they're still choosing some kind of safety and security instead of trying to move towards what is good for them. So still holding on to some kind of instant gratification, which is why I said that this person out here is almost on the verge of cutting things off from their life, wanting to come towards you correctly, but they're still healing with the Four of Swords. Okay, so I do feel a plan is in mind, a strategy is in mind, but what they're doing is, I have a plan, I have a strategy, but I still need a little more time to think before I take action, before I act. So this is almost 80% ready to take action towards you, Cancer, but there is still an energy where, no, wait, you know what, maybe I need a little more time before I can act, a little more time before I can act. Okay, so I do feel maybe not this week, maybe not the week that's 7 to 14, 14 to 20th, but I feel by the end of April or moving into May, I do see some kind of movement out here, but maybe not this week. Good luck.